You understand what I'm talking about? I can tell you, I'm a straight trained Jesus the Christ, you know what I'm talking about? So I never committed a crime, I never been on something. Now Steve, I got a question. I got a question that I understand. This here person's talking about, what the hell is a European? I'm American. We ain't in no damn Europe. You keep talking about Europe. You said something Europeanized. We's is white Americans and Negro Americans. We ain't never been in no damn Europe. Now, what do you mean European? Now, what the hell did you mean by that?
Well, white men weren't originally from America.
Huh?
The white men were not originally from America.
Let me tell you something, Sean. The last 4 generations of
he said education, she trying to educate you, said.
Right. No, let me tell you. See, your problem, see, that's that Negro education. That's why y'all can't make it. That's why y'all in the condition y'all in now.
What condition we in?
The condition y'all in, because y'all trying to be different. Y'all trying to be better than what y'all. Accept y'all stage in life. Accept y'all stage in life. Accept y'all stage. Accept the universal education. Accept y'all stage in life. It's nothing wrong with being lesser. I don't know what's the big deal.
You don't choose it.
Because I was born to be royalty.
Okay, so you were born to be royalty, but as far as what I understand, I was the first African American to be invited to the White House. Have you been to the White House? You been up there?
Okay, you don't know your Bible, girl.
I don't know my Bible. This is not in my Bible. This is my history.
Let me tell you something. Your great ancestors. With my great ancestors, was nowhere.
No, it wasn't that far along because it wasn't that many greats ago.
But guess what? They were black.
Where in the Bible do they say that only white people are going to be? Show me that scripture. I want to see.
Why are we debating me?
Show me something.
Okay. Question number 5. Where? Because I can't go with that fake news stuff. I must say, now we're gonna talk. I must say this double conscious theory of yours has got to be the dumbest thing I ever heard in my life. Dude, don't y'all know that white people, we got the same double conscious y'all got? How do you think we feel when we roll up, so we go somewhere, we get out our car, and we see y'all with the crazy hair, the dreads, and the stuff like that, and y'all got the pants wearing under your butt, and y'all got all these different marks all over your body and everything, and y'all be walking like this and everything, and then, you know, we got to get our guns. We scared, so we got to. So what we got to, we got a gun or something like that. So y'all keep it on. What we scared that we got double conscious. We got double conscious anytime that we go in neighborhood. And the fact that we can't say nigga, motherfucking nigga, and y'all say it all day long, but we can't say it, and that's the double conscious. We gotta do it. So the same goddamn, that's the ignorant thing I heard. Everybody got double conscious. Because y'all fools, y'all so doggone, what's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know.
Yeah, that word right there. Y'all so uneducated.
No, we're educated.
Y'all so uneducated.
But guess what? We're going to stop you right there. Because guess what? You're right. You're right.
Thank you.
White people do have a double conscience.
Thank you.
Everyone does. Whenever someone needs to speak,
I just want how is y'all double conscious different than the double conscious that we suffer from all y'all? Y'all do crimes, y'all go to jail. What do y'all think? Y'all 70, 80, y'all in jails like crazy. So anytime we come in, and y'all get mad, we don't hire y'all.
Do you want to argue with us, or do you want to?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Conduct the actual debate?
I apologize.
Wait, y'all finished?
So can y'all
We
answer?
didn't even start. Like, we just been talking.
Hey, excuse me.
So can you answer the question?
My white side, stop talking.
Can you answer the
Go
question?
ahead.
alright. You got it.
Yes, I got it. You're right. White people do have a double consciousness. Everybody does indeed have a double consciousness. It's called code switching. When you speak differently to someone, whether or not they're an associate, a friend, a stranger, a boss, a parent, anything. However, the black person in America is heavily exemplified by this unique and egregious instance of double consciousness, wherein in order for them to get any semblance of success, they must try to take the piece of them that is unambiguously black, put into a box, and throw away the key. It requires doubling down. Anyway, so whites own the vast majority of monetary capital. Whites feel that any infringement upon this capital by the other, whether it be black people or, in fact, other white people, when it's convenient for them, they feel that anything that will infringe upon this is a threat. As a result, people must toss away their identity if they wish to succeed in this country. Black people must present themselves in a white-friendly way. They must present themselves to potentially be disowned by black people for trying to appeal to whiteness, but yet never be accepted by white people because they're black. It is the indelible truth of the Negro in America, and it is something that they have yet to overcome, no matter how long it's been since the first slave ship rolled from Africa. Thank you.
But I disagree with one point in that. We did accept you. Let me tell you, I accept y'all because Fido, my dog Fido, when he grew up, when he outgrew his doghouse, I gave that doghouse to my slave. You understand? So I accepted y'all. Y'all was able to sleep in my Fido's doghouse. Now y'all go ahead and y'all want to respond, y'all can respond to that.
A victim mindset creates a victim lifestyle. So you, as being also a half white, half black man, you felt the need to use the double consciousness because as a lighter passable on the paper bag test, you can turn on your double consciousness. So I'm not quite sure when you educated us on the double conscious, were you thinking of your white side or were you thinking of your black side? Because I understand you're saying you're double conscious as a black African American, so your American side, when you turn it on and off, how often do you? Because you being a lighter skinned person, that's easily accepted towards the north. Because how many friends do you have, quote unquote, of the darker skin? Because I know me, I'm a little darker than you. You being of the lighter race, of the African American race, your double consciousness, how are you thinking? When you speak to me, are you using your American side to talk to me from what the higher Caucasian Northerners taught you because your education is so important, or were you using your black African side that your construction and all of your intellectual went together to build on your trade of being able to be here?
Good job, man. Would y'all like to respond to that?
Representative will be speaking short.
Oh shit! Hold on, pause. They just kicked me out of Instagram real quick.
Would y'all like to
Would
say?
like to respond. Yes.
Got any thinking and everything first? Okay.
Brought to you by Gargle.
I just hope none of y'all ever go to court with me. Y'all damn sure with me.
Sweetie, you can go to sleep now because they about to speak. You wake up with their speech. I'm not going there. Go to sleep, okay?
Y'all supposed to.
All right, I'm ready.
That's what we said.
All right, let me know when y'all are ready, Negro.
Yes.
You don't let.
You would give away
Hold on. Don't let.
You know, CP time, you know, that's why they got a code for CP time, you know, you colors.
Don't let this education fool you. Okay? That's number one. Because at the end of the day, I'm still a Negro, just like you. I'm just an educated Negro because I'm trying to get power that y'all don't have. So, look, I stopped.
Intend to work with a white person for the rest of your life, it's understandable that you are only interested in trade schools, learning how to milk a cow, learning to operate under these base requirements that are necessary for simply living. However, if you truly want to excel in life, if you truly wish for better circumstances for everybody, education is important. It is important to invest not in trade, but in capital to get these,
how are we supposed to fight these generational curses if we're stuck in the same period?
Okay. Well, the thing that it seems that you guys are not understanding is, although we do have two sides to our personalities, the white and then the black, we're still trying to combine those into one, which is being seen as a black man, and then a black man, black woman, without having to go into and out of the way that we have to, live. Okay, so basically, our comfort zones are not. What the? Hold on.
Look, we
Okay, go ahead. Wait, what we doing? Because I mean, y'all ain't even got one speaker. I thought that was a part of the decision. I mean, because you have WB.
No.
You group collective.
It's collective.
Y'all don't sound like y'all on the same conversation though.
Don't sound like me either. Don't sound like y'all.
Oh, so we ready? All right, tag me in. All right, so we got to start from somewhere. So firstly, as a slave, we're talking about generational curses. So generational curses is, oh, I was taught how to build a quilt. I was taught how to do these other things. Educationally, you believe what someone has told you or someone wrote down and read to you. And so educationally, those books that you read up north, who wrote them? Any black names? Did you write them? I know you wrote some things later on, but did you read your own book? I created Tuskegee because we did our own buildings. I went to the white man. I may have bowed down to him for that particular reason to get my school started for the rest of us, to get our trade started for the rest of us, to educate us, to keep us going on different levels. I mean, what do you want us to do? As E.B. Du Bois, you feel the need that education is important. I got you there. So how can I educate all the other slaves? Because if they didn't know other slaves were around, I don't care what your name is, son. Okay. That's neither here nor there. But like I was saying, intellectually, as I was speaking as another educated black man, like I was saying, you're saying that, oh, we gotta get educated. How do you start that? How did you get here? You had to start somewhere because from what I understand in America now,
we started in the 1600s.
We started, but what we hear, as what though? But as what? Because from what I understand, we were slaves, but mentally we ain't enslaved because we came up with our own things. We used what we had to get to what we needed. We had to use the resources or the lack of resources to create meals for our families, to take care of our families, to keep that generation going because you said it's a generational curse. So my bad, I'm sorry because at the potluck, we put a little bacon in the grits, you know. We go ahead and get them started because, you know, him right here, he don't know what grits is. He don't know what no cream of wheat is. He wasn't out there on the farm. So what we got going? Where we going with this?
Next question.
Hey,
Next question.
Hey,
Oh,
I'm
wow.
gonna give all y'all peas.
Wait, just ask
All
them
y'all peas, y'all be so good. Do y'all have anything to say? Y'all want to respond? Next question or no? Next question. This is to my esteemed Booker T. Washington. Now, what in pray tell do you think, or better yet, why do your fellow niggers want to be accepted so bad by us white folks? Can you just put that, just explain that?
Firstly, we don't want to be accepted. We want to be a little bit more respected. Which respect is that we earn and that we deserve. Because I understand that you may feel me as a black man. I am a human first and foremost. You were put on this earth the same way I was. You breastfed by your mother the same way I was. So it's not that we want to be accepted. We want to be treated as equal and be able to get to where we need to be. Because as you said, you told them earlier, you've never been down to the South. You've never been in the poverty level. But I have been in the poverty level. Because you put us there. Because if you hadn't put us there, you know, we wouldn't be there.
So, you, well, I know y'all a little confused, I know y'all a little lost. Now, I feel like this. I want to know, do you have a problem with this? I feel if you don't like this country, then go back to Africa. Okay. Now I want to know, how do you feel about that comment?
How do we feel about that?
Yes.
Who brought us in the first place?
We didn't ask we built this country.
Yeah, and I'm answering your question with another question.
Okay, what I'm trying to say.
We deserve our piece of the key.
Why do you deserve your piece? We are the dominant culture.
We are the ones who sow the fields. We're the ones who till the soil. We're the ones who raise the cows. We're the ones who build the buildings. We're the ones who build the White House. The bodies of our enslaved brethren are under the foundation of everywhere in this country. Whether it's the north, south, you name it, it doesn't matter. We deserve our place in the heat, and we will stop at nothing to get it. We will not adhere to the whims of the white oppressor to get this. We have always had it. It's simply a matter of unlocking what's already inside of us.
Okay, let me